Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my fifth lesson of D2, chapter number 16, exercise 16B, that is about the construction of histogram with equal and unequal class width. What is histogram and what is the class width and class limits and class boundaries? These are the concepts that have to be really clear to all of my students because every area and region has its own language, and language helps us in understanding the needs of that area. Same here, every concept and every topic of mathematics has its own language, meaning, symbols and notations, and they're really important to understand because if those symbols, meaning and the language is not clear, then the topic will not be clear. So all those students who have missed the previous lesson, or they are catching us late, or those people who are joining us now, for all those people I will be giving the link of the lesson in the description box, because you must have to watch and understand the basic lessons so that the next lesson will become really easy and clear for you. And for those people who are coming to our channel first time, you can go to the channel playlist where all D2, D3, D4 books are available according to exercise and book form, and they are also available according to your O-level topics as well. So all of the students, either they are the beginners or they are preparing for the exam, they can take help from the channel playlist. Let's move to question number 4, and let me read the question from the book. Let me keep book here. Question 4 says, okay, I hope the question is right under the camera. Question 4 says, the diagram shows the number of hours spent on revising mathematics by all the secondary 2 students in the school during the week before the common test. Okay, the information this time is given in form of the histogram. Okay, like for 0 to 2 there is no rectangle drawn, and then 2 to 4 the frequency is 30, from 4 to 6 the frequency is 40, from 6 to 8 the frequency is 60, and 8 to 10 the frequency is 20. The first requirement of the question is, using class intervals x lies between 0 and 2 and 2 and 4 and so on, construct the frequency table for the data. For the first part, we have to construct the frequency table and then state the number of students who spend more than or equal to 4, more than and equal to 4, but less than 6 hours. So 6 hours on revising mathematics tests in that week, and find the total number of secondary 2 students in the school, and find the percentage of the students who spend less than 6 hours on revising mathematics for the common test. Okay, let's move to the solution of the question, and the first requirement is that we have to construct the frequency table. So let's go for the construction of frequency table here. Okay, so here I have constructed the frequency table for you people, that if we look at x-axis, we can see the time in hours is given on x-axis, so the first column will be for the time column, and here we can see the first and the starting number at the point of intersection here is 0, and this is frequency. Okay, 0. So for 0 to 2 there is no rectangle drawn, 0 to 2 there is no graph drawn, so it means that here the frequency will be 0. Then for 2 to 4 the graph is ending in front of 30, yes, okay, and then from 4 to 6 graph is ending in front of 40, and then from 4 to 6 or 6 to 8 the graph is ending in front of 60. I'm reading the actual graph as well, and from 8 to 10 the graph is ending in front of 20. I hope students you are clear that how we are completing and constructing the frequency table. Okay, let me repeat this part once again so that my students can understand, because these lessons I'm making for my beginner students who are doing this topic for very first time. Okay, look for 0 to 2. Look for 0 to 2, there is no graph drawn here, so it means here there is no frequency is 0. Then from 2 to 4, let me keep the ruler, and the graph is ending in front of 30, so I mark 30 here. And then from 4 to 6, this is 4 to 6, graph is ending in front of 40. Okay, from 6 to 8, it's ending in front of 60, and from 8 to 10, it's ending in front of 20. So that's why I've written 20 here. I'm going really slow so that my students can understand this question easily. And then the frequency table is done, and then the question says state the number of students who spent more than or equal to 4, more than and equal to 4, but less than 6 hours. Okay, now look, number of students who are spending, if we look at the table, we can see that 4 is coming at this place and 4 is coming at this place. Try to understand the meaning of inequality conditions. But here, if you look at 4, there is no line drawn under 4. That means that 4 is not included at this place. But if you look at this interval, x lies between 4 and 6. So the number of people who are spending more than or equal to 4 hours but less than 6 is 40. Okay, so let me highlight this area as well so that my students can understand this easily. This is the place where we are getting more than and equal to or greater than and equal to 4 but less than 6. I'm highlighting this class, this area for my students to understand this and try to differentiate this and try to understand this, that why we are choosing this, because here we are having the value which is more than equal to 4 but less than 6. Okay, and let's now go to record the answer. The question says that state the number of students. Second part is number of students. Okay, who spent more than or equal to 4 but less than 6, less than 6. Okay, that is 40. Okay, the next part says total number of secondary 2 students. Okay, total number of students. How to find that? Total number of students equal to, for that purpose what we are going to do is we have to add up this frequency column. Okay, let's first try to add this mentally. 6 and 4 10, 60 40 100, 130 is 130 plus 20 is 150. Please learn to perform the calculations mentally because the questions can come in paper 1. So there are 150 students who are taking this test. 150. Okay, 150. And the next part says find the percentage of students who spend less than 6 hours. Okay, percentage of students who spent less than 6 hours, less than, okay, then 6 hours. Now there are two things that we have to understand, that we have to find the percentage of what percentage of those students who are spending less than 6 hours. Now come to the table and see that how many students are there who are taking less than 6 hours on the preparation. Okay, if we think about this class, here the students are taking 6 or more than 6, so this class will not be included. So less than 6 will be 2 to 4 and 4 to 6, and total students are 70 who are taking less than 6 hours. So total students who took less than 6 hours, 6 hours is 30 plus 40, which is equal to 70. And now we have to go for the percentage of students who took or who spent less than 6 hours, less than 6 hours. Formula for the percentage is that frequency upon total, that is 150 multiplied by 100%. Now what to do, we can, like 7 and 15 doesn't go in same table, so what we can do is that 70 multiplied by 100 is 7,000. 7, 1, 1 and 2 upon 150 and percentage. And now what I have to do is I have to divide 7, 1, 2, 3 zeros, divide by 150, and this gives me 46.6%. 46.66%, or for the approximation purpose and in order to give the answer nearest to 3 significant figures, 46.7% students are there who are spending 6 hours and less on the preparation of this test. I hope you are clear about today's class. For next difficulty level, please catch me in the next class. Watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.